So good afternoon once again. Welcome to today's special press briefing. We have exciting topics today, just a few days before the Pope's arrival. Today we'll be discussing the papal route and something very exciting, the Pope Mobile. We'll also be talking about your accreditation concerns and other security details that you may want answered. Today, our panelists are composed of Bishop Milo Hubert Vergara, the chairman of the Committee on Information and Media. We also have with us the chairman on the Committee on Transportation, Bishop Ruperto Santos. We have the head of the Media Center and accreditation, Most Reverend Monsignor Pedro Quitorio. We also have with us the Secretary of the Presidential Communications Operations Office, Secretary Herminio Coloma. This is much better. Okay, thank you. And so, to open today's special press briefing, because Secretary Coloma has to leave right away, so we'd like to give him the opportunity to open today's conference.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Tatlong, apat?
Tatlong araw na lang po.
Ilang tulog na lang? Lunes, Martes. Apat na tulog. Apat na tulog na lang po. sabik na tayo. Nais ko lang pong magbigay ng katiyakan sa inyong lahat na sa panig po ng ating pamahalaan mula kay Pangulong Aquino hanggang sa lahat ng mga ahensyang may lahok sa paghahanda at sa pangangasiwa sa pagdalaw ng ating mahal na Santo Papa, ginagawa at gagawin pa ang lahat ng nararapat para matamo po natin ang ating layunin na maging mapayapa at makabuluhan ang pagdalaw ng ating mahal na Santo Papa. Lahat po ay sinasaalang-alang, wala ni katiting na detalye na hindi pinapansin. Yan po lang ang aking masasabi, lalong-lalo na sa aspeto ng seguridad, kaligtasan at kaayusan. Ngayong hapon po ay magdaraos din ng pakikipag-ugnayan tulad ng ganito si MMDA Chairman Francis Tolentino sa MMDA office. At doon po ay kanyang ihahayag yung detalyadong ruta na dadaanan ng motorcade ng Santo Papa sa kanyang paggalaw sa iba't ibang kaganapan dito sa Metro Manila for the duration of his visit. Batid din po natin na mamayang ika-6 ng gabi, magdaraos ng isang simulation ang MMDA mula sa Villamor Air Base patungo sa iba't ibang lugar na dadaanan at hahantungan ng Papal Motorcade in the course of his visit to the country starting on Friday. Kaya po isinasagawa ito, gagawin po ito ng 6 o'clock. Yun po yung approximate time at which the Papal Motorcade will exit from Villamor Air Base at patungo na sa kanyang next destination. No? Para po makita o matignan kung ano yung approximately similar actual conditions on the road at that time. No? At makapaggawa pa ng kinakailangan na mga fine-tuning adjustments ang ating mga kinauukulan. Sa pagpapahayag ng rota ay ipapahayag din kung saan ang mga drop-off points. No? Halimbawa, yung idaraos na misa sa linggo, sa Luneta, hindi naman po pwedeng hanggang mismo sa malapit sa Quirino Grandstand ay makakasakay tayo. Obvious po sa atin lahat yun. No? Kaya pati yung mga designated drop-off points at possible parking areas do sa mga merong sasakyang pribado ay ide-designate din po ng MMDA. No? Kaya hintayin na lang po natin yung detalyadong abiso ng MMDA. Kaya naman po ipinagpaliban yun hanggang sa kasalukuyan ay para wag magkaroon ng pagkalito doon sa nakaraang kapistahan ng mahal na poong Nazareno. No? So yun po ang sa aspeto ng traffic at yung physical movements ng Santo Papa. Marami po ang naghahangad na siya ay makita. We want the Pope to be visible and accessible. Yun din naman po ang pinagtutulungan ng pamahalaan at ng simbahan. All that is necessary and practicable is being done in order to fulfill that objective of making the His Holiness the Pope visible, accessible, no, at para maramdaman po natin yung kanyang physical na presensya sa kanyang gaganapin na pagdalaw. Kaya yan lang naman po ang aking masasabi sa ngayon. Sa mga darating na araw ay patuloy pa po kami maglalabas ng mga mensahe mula mismo sa ating mahal na Pangulo. No? Noon lang pong nakaraang Biyernes, ay iginiit niya muli yung kahalagahan ng pagtutulungan nating lahat. Meron din po siyang partikular na paalala, lalong-lalo na po doon sa libu-libong lalahok sa banal na misa, no, na idaraos sa Luneta at sa Tacloban dahil yan po ang expected natin na pinakamaraming dadalo. No? Importante po diyan sa dalawang kaganapan na yan, yung pananatili ng kaayusan at pagiging mahinahon ng lahat ng participants. Dahil nga po sa praktikal na pagtuturing, even the slightest commotion can lead to a stampede. No? At yun po ang ayaw na ayaw po nating makitang maganap. Kaya po meron pong partikular na panawagan ng ating Pangulo sa pagiging mahinahon po natin. Sumunod tayo sa mga designated marshals, ushers at police. Nandun po yung prinsipyo na kapag tayo ay bahagi ng isang malaking pagpupulong o crowd, kinakailangan ay meron tayo mga puwang o exit points na pwedeng mapuntahan kaagad in case of an emergency event. No? Kaya yan po, wala po sanang siksikan, wala pong tulakan, manatili po tayong mahinahon at sumunod po tayo sa gabay ng mga marshals, ushers at police na nakadeploy po sa mga kaganapang ito. Maghihingi po ako ng pag-unawa at paumanhin. Hindi po ako makakatagal dito sa kabuuan ng ating press conference. Nandito po si Undersecretary Jess Yu. Pwede rin po siyang tumanggap ng inyong mga tanong dahil meron pong mahalagang pagpupulong din po na tinawag ang Pangulo ngayon din sa Malacanang patungkol pa rin sa preparasyon hinggil sa papal visit. Marami pong salamat at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
So, maraming salamat po, Secretary Coloma. So, we now move on to the Chairman of the Committee on Information and Media, Bishop Milo Hubert Vergara.
Thank you, Secretary Coloma. Marami po tayong meeting. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Tumawag po kami ng special briefing o press con sa inyo dahil alam ko marami din po kayong mga nais itanong at sinabi nga po ni Secretary Sunny Coloma na malapit na po ang pagdating ng ating Santo Papa. Ilang tulog na lang at siya ay ating sabi nga makakaisa na. Dito po sa ating press briefing, gusto ko lang hong bigyang diin na nagbibigay kami ng mga directives, no? Katulad ng ginawa po ni Secretary Sunny Coloma, nagbigay po siya ng direction para specific po, halimbawa yung papal route, ito po ay didiscuss, no, ng MMDA, no? Meron po kaming main meeting at 2 o'clock din with all papal committees, no, sa church side, no, kaya tinetrash out din po namin ang mga huling gawain, no, para sa darating na January 15 to 19, no. At mamaya din po makikita nyo na may i-distribute po ng mga leaflet po sa inyo, mga papel para ipakita din po ang advisory coming from the church, no? Which I'm sure you're very interested. Mahirap pong i-detalye at basahin, pero maganda makuha ninyo. Amin din pong ipapakita po yan sa website, no, para ma-download din po, para marami pong mga impormasyon, no, ang maibigay po sa inyong lahat, no. At syempre, excited din po tayong malaman, no, ang sitwasyon ng Pope's Mobile, no, na sasakyan po ng Santo Papa. Kaya naimbitahan po natin si Bishop Ruperto Santos, ang Bishop in charge po ng transportation. At siguro mamaya, no, mabibigay din po ng detalye. Alam ko excited din po kayo, kaya medyo sinabi po namin, announce po namin na ito po ang simula po ng pagbibigay po ng media kit at media ID. Meron pong ipapaliwanag po si Monsignor Pepe Quitorio dahil gusto namin medyo ceremonial din po ang turnover para sa lahat ng mga media entities, no, sa mga darating po mga araw, no. Kaya umaasa po kami na patuloy pong makakatulong kayo sa amin, lalo na sa dissemination of information para sa public ng lahat ng pangangailangan para maayos po ang ating pag-welcome, pagtanggap at pakikilahok sa mga event ng ating papal visit ni Pope Francis.
Thank you very much, Bishop Milo. Now let's hear from the Transportation Committee Chairman, Bishop Ruperto Santos.
Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat sa inyong pagdating at sa pagkakataong ito at aming may papahayag ang kalagayan tungkol sa transportation na gagamitin nating putihing Santo Papa. Masasabi po natin na tayo ay handa na at labis na naghahanda at kasabay ng ating paghahanda ay ang panalangin na kung saan ang ating hinihintay ang pagdating ng ating mahal na Papa ay maging mapayapa, maayos at maging maganda. At ito ay magiging kalagayan talaga ng pagpapala sa atin at karanasan ng awat malasakit ng Diyos. Napakaganda po sapagkat ang simbahan at ang pamahalaan lahat ay ginagawa, nagbibigayan, nagdadamayan upang sa ganon maipakita natin ang tunay nating larawan ng mga Pilipino na nagtutulungan, nagmamahalan at may malasakit upang ating tanggapin ng lubos ang ating mahal na Santo Papa. Ang ating pong sasakyan na gagamitin ay nakahanda na at ito po ay masasabi natin secured na sa ating pamahalaan at ito po ay ating gagamitin sa Manila at sa Tacloban. Marami pong salamat.
Thank you very much, Bishop Ruperto Santos. Now let's hear from the head of the Media Center and Accreditation, Monsignor Pepe Quitorio.
Bago matapos po itong ating press briefing, we will have a ceremonial handing of our IDs. At last, tapos na rin. After so many years, so many days. Kaya lamang, ceremonial lang po ito. So tatawagin lang, magdadrama lang tayo. Kasi may process po yung release actually. You have to sign and all this blah blah. There will be a few of you na contact na po kayo. You just come over and then you will be given the ID. Ilalagay po sa inyo. At least for camera. Like it was announced, we will start the distribution beginning today, beginning with the networks, until tomorrow, and until the 14th. Nagbago lang po ito because we had to give priority to Tacloban. So inuna po namin yung Tacloban. So ang iba ng Tacloban ay na-release na po namin. In fact, napadala na sa Tacloban. Yun po ang nakaano sa amin dahil we have to prioritize dahil sa communication and the shipment. Pero yung sa atin sa Maynila, be assured that we are on track. Maibibigay po lahat ng mga IDs. And you know what? As of yesterday, yung na-process po namin na accreditation, sobrang dami. 4,622. The Holy Father is inclusive, and so we are. Lahat po na nag-apply ay accredited. Ang problema lang po natin, yung distribution. Kasi hindi po lahat talaga ma-accommodate. But be assured that we saw to it. That's why we wrote the editors as early as last Tuesday, last week, na lahat ng networks may lugar. Lahat, as in lahat. Lahat ng mga print media may lugar. Not to mention that many of you, kasali din po yung 13, nandun po sa PayPal flight. So may redundancy. Habang nandun na po sila, meron din po mga makakasali. Except in a few areas, and I would like to mention Manila Cathedral dahil talagang very limited po ang access. Misa naman po yun. Wala namang gaanong balita sa misa. Meron ba? Meron din sa homily, natural. But we will be putting a big screen outside the cathedral. I think there are 2 of them. So meron ding mga platforms po doon, mga media bleachers sa labas. I think there are 2 of them also. So pwede rin po ma-accommodate po natin. So we will try to please everybody. I mean, to have an opportunity that everybody is going to cover this very, very well. We apologize for those who came after the deadline. Talagang hindi namin pwedeng tanggapin, whether local or international, because the process has been too tedious and too long and too difficult. I hope you will understand. Okay? Now, we will be giving you the media handbook. Kaya lang sa dinami-dami po ng pages, natagal lang kami sa printing, we will give it tomorrow. Hindi isasabay sa pagbigay nung mauunang tumanggap ng IDs. Bukas na po yung bigay po ng media handbook. In the media handbook, ando doon po lahat na yung kailangan malaman po natin sa coverage nasa media handbook po. It's 50 pages in color. 50 pages. And then yung mga speeches ng Holy Father, we will be releasing them to you in the media centers and in the sites. Of course, may embargo po yan. So nakalagay po yung na-embargo. We will be giving you instructions how to get them as we go along. May systems po tayo, so we will be emailing you. We have your emails, all of you. May contact po kami sa inyo. And then we will be posting them in the Vatican websites and maybe also in our paypal.ph website. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Monsignor Pepe.
Pabol po ako.
Yes,
Sandali
please.
lang. Galing po ito kay Louie. Sorry. I-announce ko to. Yung mga TV channels, mayroon din po kami data. Kung anong channel po live, may data po kami, papadala namin sa inyo. Signal, Sky, provincial TV stations, naka-live po siya. We have several TV channels na we have the numbers, TV numbers, channel numbers, I mean, kung saan papalabas. At saka mga radio stations naka-live po yan. Salamat.
So, I think Bishop Rupert Santos would like to show you something before the open forum. This is in relation to the Pope Mobile. At ang una nyo pong makikita ay picture ni Bishop.
Tayo po ay meron 3 Pops Mobile na isa ay gagamitin sa Manila at ang isa po ay sa Tacloban at ang isa po ay backup. Backup po. Ang ito po ay dalawa po ay local na gawa natin dito sa atin. At isa po ay galing sa Korea na ginamit po ng ating mahal na Santo Papa noong World Youth Day sa Seoul, Korea. Ayan po, inyo pong nakikita Yun po ang kanyang ginamit sa Korea na gagamitin po natin sa Tacloban. Ito naman po ang isa rin na gagamitin natin dito sa Manila.
Okay. So, may video po ba tayo?
Yung isa pa. Ito po ay nung nakaraang January 5 na ang isa sa 3 Pops Mobile ay binendisyon po ng ating mahala Cardinal Luis Antonio Cardinal Tagle.
Okay. So, okay.
Ito po ang pangatlo. Ito ay typically Filipino na tinatawag natin na jeepney Pops Mobile.
Okay. So, pabalikin muna po natin si Bishop Ruperto Santos sa kanyang upuan. So now, the floor is open to your questions, but please mention your network, the network you represent, and your name. Who has the first question? You have the first question? Okay.
Sir, JC Kalingan, Sunstar Manila po. Sino po yung local manufacturer po ng Pope?
Okay.
Sa pagkaalam po natin, dito gawa sa atin at sa Korea, subalit dala ng kagustuhan din na nagpagawa at gumawa ay sa kanilang kagustuhan na ipakita lamang ang kabutihang loob at ang paglilingkod sa inang simbahan. Nais po nila na hindi muna ilabas ang kanilang pangalan. Ang nakatutok lang po ay ang kanilang kagandang loob at paglilingkod sa inang simbahan.
Who has the next question? Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Dario Agnote of Kyoto News. I'd like to ask Monsignor Quitorio, can we just download the media handbooks so you don't have to distribute it? Is it possible?
Thank you very much for that question. Actually, it's already there. You can download it. Nakalimutan ko lang sabihin. You can download it. Please, 100 times.
Good news, good news. No? Who has the next question? We'll have the gentleman with the eyeglasses, and then we'll call the person in front of him afterwards. Yes, sir.
June 7, ABS-CBN-News.com. I just want to ask, most of the photographers will be carrying their laptops so we can transmit whenever there's a chance, like a signal. Question is, will we be exempted from the no backpack rule? Because we have our cameras and our gear.
Yeah, yung pong regarding the backpacks, that was already discussed also with the Church, the Vatican, and the security. Backpacks will not be allowed. So if you need to send news, may mga media centers po tayo, both at the Diamond Hotel and the Manila Hotel. So yung backpacks po talaga is being discouraged na dadalhin yung backpack in all the areas that will be visited by Pope Francis.
Needed areas daw po. And the person in front of you, you have a question? Someone was raising a hand in front of you? Okay, yes, yes.
Busy daw po din siya may seven. So I'm just concerned dun po sa, kasi diba sir, every night there will be a press briefing sa Diamond Hotel. Kaya lang, I understand sir na not all media persons can be accommodated there. Sir, tuloy po ba yung plan po natin na magkakaroon ng live feed sa Manila Hotel?
Okay.
Okay, we have already actually assigned who will be there. All of the networks, press, will be at Diamond. We'll be there at 4 o'clock. There will be a scanner. You'll be admitted inside for 7:30 press conference. But the others, the rest of the 4,622 will go to Manila Hotel. Will be live, parang ano, how do you call that? Live feed. May screen, yung dalawa, parang ano. So they can ask questions from Manila Hotel and they can listen to the press conference that will be happening at the Diamond Hotel. So, okay po yun. Lahat ng network ando doon, lahat ng print media nando doon.
Okay, thank you. Who has the next question? Yes, ma'am.
Sir, Celerina Monte from Manila Shoon. Ano to, i-jam ba yung signal?
Okay.
Like, dun sa, like, for instance, Tirino or what? Kasi, diba, meron kami mga Wi-Fi capable na ganyan. So, kung ma-jam, you can use.
Hi, Celerina. Yeah, yan pong issue sa jamming, hindi pa na-finalize yan, ano, regarding the jamming. Kaya regarding po sa pagbato po ng mga news ninyo, that's why we have media centers in place, just in case. Yeah, it's being discussed po, but nothing final pa po regarding that.
Yes, ma'am.
Sec, I'm Trisha Taradas from 9 News. There are already concrete barricades along Rojas Boulevard in some areas. But paano po yung security plan natin when, or parang at least yung crowd control natin when it comes to motorcade, hanggang saan lang talaga pwede yung tao despite the concrete barricades set up?
Yeah, ganito po, no. The MMDA is in charge of discussing that matter. I understand that Chairman Francis Tolentino will be giving a press briefing also today, I think at 2 p.m. He will provide you with details regarding that.
Okay. Who has the next question? Yes, yes.
Dana Batnag, GG Press. So sir, since may possibility na i-jam yung signals and we can't carry backpacks, are you saying na ang pinaka-reporting namin will not be live on the site but from the media centers na lang? Kasi there are reporters who would want to report yung mga accredited na nasa Quirino Grandstand, ganun.
Siguro
But can we do that?
Yes, tignan po natin kasi again, hindi pa naman po final regarding dun sa signal jamming. So just in case, we will come up with the proper advisory po siguro. Antabayan na lang po natin yung advisory regarding that.
Okay. Okay, excuse me. One by one. You have a follow-up question?
Yung sa babae lang, sir.
Then after her, your
yung
turn.
mga photographers are not allowed to carry backpacks. We're reporters, we have to have transparent bags then. Or kung papasok kami sa media center 3 hours before, pwedeng hindi transparent. Yung lalapit lang, yung nasa area lang ni Pope ang kailangan transparent.
Hindi, ganito na lang po. It was discouraged na may backpacks. Ang suggestion po were transparent bags. Ano? So siguro we'll provide needed details regarding that para hindi magkaroon ng confusion whether you will be allowed to carry backpacks or not. No?
If I may add to that, I think you were talking about the media centers, no? I think the media centers would be open both in Diamond Hotel and Manila Hotel. So there are particular times, very flexible, no, where you can enter given the media detail of accreditation, which later on will be explained, no? So with regards to the media center, I don't think you will have a problem. I think we're talking of the event site, no? Particularly Luneta, because if you will try to look at, I think what security is trying its best to lead us is to facilitate the flow of people, no? Imagine if we have, let's say, 5 million people or more having backpacks, no, and we will try to trickle down there even as early as the set time in the morning. I think though it will be very difficult to enter unless you have a transparent bag where it is so easy to see what is contained. So that will facilitate more the flow of people within the place.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
So can we put our laptops in a transparent bag? Can we do that?
Well, I think the detail that was specified is not to bring a backpack. No, so if there is something that you carry, that is seen, transparent seen. So that will be perhaps maybe accepted. But we have to also note what other final details will be given by the security of the government.
Yes. Anything you have to add, Yusek? Okay naman. Yes.
Siguro just to avoid any confusion, we will siguro release an update regarding that. But again, as of now, it was what was announced by Secretary Coloma during the regular press briefing. The bringing of backpacks is being discouraged. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Gentleman with eyeglasses. Yeah.
I'm John Harry from the Inquirer. A few questions related to media coverage logistics, if you don't mind. In the motorcade, are there press buses? Are these press buses limited only to VAMP, the Vatican Accredited Media Personnel? Or can we bring our, can we, using our own vehicles, follow the motorcade?
No, I think that is very specific. No, those who will be following the Pope's mobile has been already specified, no, and given their own security detail, no. So all networks, no, and the others, no, who would want to view the Pope's mobile, take a picture of it, no. I think we have discussed in a pooled coverage, no, the designated area, especially for live cams, no, where they will be assigned, no. Now, if you are there in the crowd, no, or wherever, I think you should realize also that you have to join the people wherever MMDA will specify the place you are to stay. Because it's like if you are taking a photograph, I'm sure the other people with you in the crowd will also be taking a photograph with their cell phones or whatever, no? So I think MMDA tried its best, no, to make sure that we will have a good view of the Pope in open car.
But will there be press buses for those accredited to cover?
Actually, no, because the Pope will be traveling, no, as will be specified later by MMDA, given the particular route, no. The only thing is when the Pope arrives, of course, no, they will be going through an entourage, no, with security to the nunciature, no. That is already clear. But when the Pope travels, no, going to let's say the Mall of Asia, no, or goes to Luneta, there is a specific detail of the specific route and the accompaniment. You see, for instance, just to give you how the VAMP, the Vatican Accredited Media Personnel, they will be going, in fact, early in the event themselves. In the event, they will be there for the event. They will come early so that before even the Holy Father arrives, they are already there. No, see, so like any local media, no, who will be assigned in the particular event, it was made clear also and sure, no, that we are prepared already once the Holy Father comes.
Bishop Milo, you're
Yeah.
confirming officially the Pope is staying at the Nunciature.
Well, that is basically the home of any Vatican official, no? They go there, no? When the Pope or any person from the Vatican arrives here, they immediately go to the nunciature, whatever is prepared there, no? So I think it's very clear that that is the home of those coming from the Vatican go to, no? That is their place.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Sir Jim Gomez from AP. To Bishop Ruperto Santos. Sir, ipa-clarify lang namin, is the Pope mobile with the jeepney design? Is it going to be used or not?
Yung pong Pope's Mobile at jeepney style type ay gagamitin din po.
Kasi we heard reports that the Vatican were not happy with some specs of that design, kaya hindi na siya gagamitin.
If I may respond to that, no, it will be helpful. You see, when the Pope's mobile was being designed, there were checks and transmission of information in the design and the making, even when it was being built. And then afterwards, they check. Once they check, there are specifications and considerations that they observe that need to be addressed. See? So, as far as we're concerned, basically, that's how it worked, no? So that, I beg your indulgence, that's why it took time, no, to perhaps present to media the Pope's Mobile, the open car, because they would want that when we present it, no, to media, to the journalists, all specifications have been addressed.
Okay, you have a follow-up question, and then after your follow-up question, we will probably have the ceremonial handing of the IDs, and then the final two questions, because I suppose you would also want to hear the details from the MMDA briefing, which will take place afterwards. Yes, sir.
Sir, to Yusek Jesu. Yusek Jesu. Sir, i-clarify lang namin kasi we're getting mixed signals about this backpack policy. Is it a prohibition or an admonition? Kasi sabi ng may kinausap kami sa Malacanang, it's just a suggestion, recommendation, admonition,
Yes,
not a prohibition.
Yes, hindi naman po necessarily prohibition. Pero gaya po na binanggit ni Bishop Milo earlier, that will just ease yung flow ng tao. Kasi if you have backpacks, lahat po yan i-check. Now, like what was again mentioned by Bishop Milo earlier, if we have almost 5 million or even more na carrying backpacks, isa-isa ho yan, check-in. So it will take time for people to come in.
Okay.
Kaya nga ang principle, and in line also with the simplicity of the Holy Father, travel light. Di po ba? When you travel light, it simplifies things. Di ba? Kaya mas maigi po.
Okay. So, in the interest of time, we will have your final two questions. But before that, kasi ayaw natin magkagulo, we will now have the ceremonial handing of the IDs. Are you ready? Not yet ready. So, can we... meron pa ba munang iba din? Kayo po, no? Okay. Okay.
Siguro
Nasagot
ipaliwanag
tayo.
ko lang,
Yeah.
nag-meeting nga po kami kanina, and I think Bishop Ruperto Santos made it clear, we have 3 Pope's Mobile. So lahat po yan gagamitin. Kasi sabi nga po, napakahalaga na makita natin, meron po tayong 2 pupuntahan. Hindi po ba? Isang Manila at isang Tacloban. So doon pa lang 2 na. Siyempre, pag may flat tire, kailangan ayos ang backup natin. So, yung isa ay malamang gamitin pag nagkaroon po ng mga pangangailangan.
Ano po yung backup na?
Yun hong mga detail, kasi ganito po yan. Yun pong custody ng Pope's Mobile, nasa government na po. It is for execution. See? And I think that is how we work. When we turn it over now, the security details will be dealt in for execution when the Pope arrives on the 15th in the afternoon.
Okay.
Di ho ba? So, nasa kanila na po. So, kung itatanong niyo po kung ano yung gagamitin, sila na po ngayon na mag-check basically ng lahat ng bagay para ano. Ang maganda lang po dyan, dahil nga yung ating ipinakitang mga Pope's Mobile, yung open car, makikita po natin ang Santo Papa. So, ang mahalaga po, di po ba, hindi naman po yung kung ano itsura, ang mahalaga yung Santo Papa. Makita natin siya. Dahil excited na tayo na makita ang ating Holy Father, no, na pupunta sa atin. That doesn't happen every year.
Okay, so we will interrupt the question and answer portion. We'll now proceed to the ceremonial handing of the IDs, no? Pero wag po tayong magkakagulo. Mga ilang minuto po 'yan.
Actually, I will just call 2 kasi pag tinapos natin, tumatapos tayo ng alas 9 ng gabi. So we'll just sample 2. I would like to call here Christine Sabilio and Ronito Calungsod. Are you here? Before you come over, I would like to explain the features of the ID. Okay? All your IDs will be in red. And then, meron tayong QR code. This code, naka-record na po ito sa system so that kahit pilitin yung iganyan doon sa barrel, sa scanner, Pag hindi kayo for that area, it will not work. Sabihin you're not recorded. So yun lamang identified who will be there ay yung aandar po itong code na ito. Tapos meron pong dalawang imprint ang PSG dito. Ito, kaya hindi matatamper natin. May signature po dito yung PSG. So talagang dumaan to ng katakot-takot na process. So kindly come over, Sabilio and Calungsod. Please stand, Bishop.
Ayun po yung...
Ano malalaman po sa lugar kung ano?
Mamaya po yung ano. Mamaya natin. Brother? Oo. Oo. Mamaya yung tanong. Tapusin natin ito, then we'll proceed with the question and answer portion. Yes. Okay na tayo? Okay na tayo? Are we done? Okay. Aba, ang ganda no, na ikaw ang mauna, no? Mauna sa ID. So, who has the first question again? You have a question?
Nalaman yung access na nakalagay sa ID.
Yung ID na yon, naka-program na yon. So, pagbigay namin ng ID sa inyo, doon sa packet, nakalagay na kung saan ka lamang pwede. So, bago maibigay, you will be informed. When you get it, may lista po kayo kung saan kayo assigned, distributed.
Okay. Who has the next question? Okay. In the interest of time, we're about to wrap up. Yes, sir.
Ang dami po kasi accredited na media. We're talking about 4,622. Siguro ang bulk po niyan, lalo na sa Luneta, mayroon bang separate na entrance for the media?
Yung pong assigned media to the particular area, mayroon pong sariling entrance. Like, for example, UST. We will be entering gate 6. Advancer yan, advancer. Yung iba mayroon din ganon.
Who has the next question? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Simone Orendine. I'm here for Catholic News Service. And I was wondering if you might have an idea of when we will know all of the logistic things that we need to keep in mind as far as when will we know the assignments that we have? What will the idea be about carrying? What can we carry? What can't we carry? All of these little rules that are coming out.
When you get the IDs, you'll be told where you are assigned. It will be in your pocket. And then you will also be given a handbook, but only tomorrow.
Okay.
It will be specified. You will know where you are supposed to be. And then this has been confirmed by your editors because last week your editors wrote us a letter confirming our assignments. They suggested actually.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Sir, Arlene Espiritu, CNN International. Sir, we received, we filed accreditation for drivers. But how about the vehicles? Are you giving car pass or everybody will walk? The drivers are given accreditation, but how about the vehicles?
That's not mine.
Yung media po ang binigyan ng accreditation. No? So when you talk of the media, you have the reporter, the cameraman. Okay, the drivers. Ang problem po with the vehicles, if we have so many vehicles within one area, that will definitely clog up yung roadway. So there will be no car passes for vehicles.
Can we have a...
Maraming dalang equipment.
Drop-off lang po. Oh. I think drop-off points are included sa kit. Yeah, kung saan po yung drop-off.
For the drop-off is the ID of the media accredited person.
Not the car pass. Not the car pass.
And also,
yes.
how soon do we need to be dropped off? For instance, if we're trying to get there ahead of the Pope or leave after the Pope, what are the windows of time that we can have the driver around?
Yeah, I think, Simone, that will be included in the briefing of Chairman Francis Tolentino this afternoon. He will provide you with the details, not only with respect to the Papal Row, but also drop-off points, etc.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, okay. Bago yung dress code, yung oras po ata. Yes.
We have some sites na mayroon ng oras. Yung iba hindi pa gaanong plansado yung oras, like Secretary Yusek said. But there's something very important with MOA Arena. With MOA, we will be issuing 2 IDs. 2. Because the perimeter is closed. So if you just bring this, you will not be able to enter. So those who are assigned to cover the arena, you'll be given another ticket for the event. So that you'll be able to enter several, I think, so malayo pa po para makapasok po kayo doon. And when you get to the gate, to the coral something, ito na ang ipipresent nyo doon sa coral gate. It will also be when you get this, you'll be given that instruction.
Okay.
So just to add, that means for the MOA Arena, it is also clear how many media people will be admitted into the inside area because you are given specific tickets. No? Now, if you want to cover it outside, there are perimeters where you can cover it. Anyway, there will be, I think, LEDs outside, which will help all of us, even those people who cannot enter, to be able to watch the event.
Excuse me, let's put some order. I think your question has to do with the media advisory also. When are we gonna release it? Yun ata mga gusto nyong madinig. Kasi yung ibang detalye nandoon. Momchi.
Yeah, I would just add.
Yes.
Just for the MOA event, the ticket is really for you to be able to enter the perimeters. Because the cars or even the person will not be allowed to enter the perimeters without the ticket. So the ticket is very important. So even if you have the ID and you do not have tickets, you will not be allowed to enter the perimeter. Perimeter pa lang yun, because there are layers of perimeters. And the entrance is at Coral Way. It's in the handbook.
Okay. Monsi, anything else on the media advisory? Wala na tayo.
That will be our, it will be mostly in the handbook. And
In the handbook.
should there be additional information, we will be releasing them to your emails or to the website.